Hey guys, what's up? It's Cam. Just want to send you a little message today. You see on the board behind me, it says rinse and repeat. I'm sure a lot of you guys have realized some sort of success in your life. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're working a 9-to-5 job or you're doing something for yourself. I'm sure there's been a point in time where you've really felt good about what you're doing, and you know that you're making progress and that you're being successful in whatever it is. I'm not really one that likes to share, brag, boast, or otherwise about success. It's something that comes and goes with individuals based on their effort and their commitment to what they're doing. I really don't like showing money or screenshots of my accounts, flashy cars, boats. It's not really my style. Today, something really grabbed a hold of me, and I wanted to share something with you that just takes me back to the first time that I really had some level of success in my life, that as an entrepreneur, that I really felt was a milestone, that kind of set me forward, set me in motion for the next things that I did. Back in 2010, I started my first, I guess you would say, brick and mortar business. It was half online, half brick and mortar. You know, I provided a physical service for people that required a team of laborers, and I covered about half of my state. One of my friends from college called me up one day and said, "Hey, I've got something that you need to check out. I've got a business opportunity," and I had no idea what he was talking about. He said, "Come up for a weekend and spend the weekend with me, and let's work, and we'll see what you think about it." I did, and you know, at that point in time, I knew that I had to do something. I had to take action, and I asked him what could I do to be a part of the business. Not going to go into detail what business it was. It had to do with the poor state of our economy and real estate, foreclosed homes. But I don't need to go any further than that. He said, "Well, let's talk and let's set something up, and let's contract with each other, and let's cover our state." So myself and one other person got into business together, and we basically served an entire state just with the two of us. And that business that I entered, I knew nothing about at the time. I really didn't. He was able to give me some information, but not as much as I really wanted. So I went online and I sought out some information, something that could help me build my business. And ironically enough, I was familiar with Clickbank at the time, but I never in a million years would have thought that this digital company, Clickbank, would have been able to provide me something that I could run a sustainable, real-life, physical business with. I thought it was all online stuff. But I'm here to say that's absolutely not accurate. 2010, I started a company that within 4 months of operation, I employed almost a dozen people, contractors, the vast majority of which I had never met in real life. We had only had conversations like this right here, right now, online with a video cam or a phone conversation, or maybe we Skyped or we texted. But what was amazing is I built a business on this digital platform, and I was covering everybody throughout the state, and I was employing people I didn't even know. It was the first time I felt great about putting food on people's table. Like, they relied on me for a job, and it was amazing. I guess to get back to the matter, when I say rinse and repeat, in 2010, June 20th of 2010, 3 years ago plus some change, I had my first milestone. I had my first $1,000 day. It's my first 4-figure day right here. I ripped up this little $10 bill. I wanted to basically remind myself by ripping up 1% of what I had made in a day, that money isn't real. And that's kind of what I put on the tag of this photo as. Money's just a number, something that the social standard of our world has put upon us. And you've got to have a positive relationship with your financial well-being. If you don't, and you're ignoring the fact that money is a huge factor, you're going to struggle. It's plain and simple. People say money can't buy happiness. Well, you're right. It can't, but it can pay for the things that you want to do that make you happy. And this little thing right here is something I've hung on my wall. I've kept it for the last 3.5 years. And like I said, it was the first milestone where I cleared, more in a single day than I had previously made in a month at some jobs. And what's weird is the very next day I did the same thing, and a week later I did the same thing again. So in a week's time I had made more money than I had ever made in a month. And I thought everything was golden. I thought I controlled my destiny. I thought I controlled my future. But I realized that this right here, this money, that was out of my control. I was still relying on somebody else to I guess give me the work, give me the business, give me the sale. And that's when I decided to change what I was doing. And I entered the internet marketing world, network marketing, and I haven't looked back since. This was my first milestone to be a precursor for the things to come. I hope you guys can take it as an example. I really try to emphasize I had never done this before. I had never done anything, didn't know anything about it. And within my first year, I got to the point to where my business was clearing 10 a month, and it felt amazing. I can't express it. It was great to be able to take my girlfriend out to eat and enjoy the things that life has to offer. And between then and now, a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of things have changed, and I've definitely rehung my focus and left that industry. But nonetheless, this serves as a great reminder for everybody out there that's starting their own business. Anything's possible when you put your mind to it. If you're willing to learn, to put forth the effort, to take the time, and to really do what you got to do to make it happen, it's effort, it's action. The difference between successful people and not successful people is nothing more than what they do during the day, the action they take to reach the goals that they have. So, this is Cam. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Make a plan of action, execute that plan of action, go out, follow your dreams, and live the life you've always wanted. Hope you have a great Sunday. It's good talking to you. Cheers.